Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel and following along on this health and fitness journey with me. So today is day 42, which means in a couple of days here we're going to be at 6 weeks until my tummy tuck, and I am so excited. So first, let me recap the weekend for you really quick because it was crazy. Okay, so Saturday we had a wedding reception for a family member, and I had 2 pieces of wedding cake. Oh my goodness, I got around 2,300 calories that day. But I did do like my morning yoga. I did my morning walk. I did all of those wonderful things. Okay, so then oh, and even like Friday, I gained weight. What was that about? Yeah, so like Friday, I only had 1,400 calories, but Saturday morning, I woke up 1.2 pounds, and then Sunday, I woke up plus another pound, which I wasn't surprised by because I had the 2 pieces of cake, right? Well, then Sunday, I only ate 1,281 calories. However, within those 1,281 calories, I had 2 cupcakes because I made our kids Halloween cupcakes for the weekend before Halloween, just for fun, and they were really good. So I had 2. I still, though, even with those 2, I didn't eat much yesterday. I only had 1,281 calories. And I did my walking and everything. I woke up this morning at the same weight. So, which is wild to me that whatever. Anyway, so I got to thinking maybe what it was from. I was kind of looking back over the nutritional information when I was writing in my calories and my protein this morning in my tracker for the whole weekend. And I noticed that one thing is that I was really high in carbs those 2 days I had cake. And so then I got to kind of diving deeper, and I got to thinking maybe the recent weight gain is bloating or inflammation from me eating too much sugar, because it's definitely way more than I normally get. And this doesn't feel like it doesn't feel like I gained weight, so it doesn't feel like I gained fat. And one thing I wanted to mention too is my body fat percentage didn't hardly change at all, over gaining 2.5 pounds since Friday. No clue. Anyways, but another thing I wanted to mention in that same regard, when I was, because I was thinking about it when I was on my walk this morning. One day this weekend, I only walked a mile, because my husband went with me. The other day I only walked a mile because I was kind of in a hurry. I had different things I had to do. So today I made it a priority to make sure I got in my 2-mile walk. So I did. So I did my yoga, I did my strength training, lifted weights, and then did a 2-mile walk. Feeling really good on all that stuff. But I realized that, anyways, when I got dressed this morning, I put on some jeans, and they fit like a little looser than normal, especially like in the thigh area. And I got to thinking, like, that doesn't seem like someone who's gained 2.5 pounds, for clothes to feel looser. Hey, so if you have enjoyed this video, then I recommend you come and check me out on Patreon, where the full video will be shared on the health and fitness tier, where we are creating a tribe of like-minded individuals trying to prioritize their health and better their life. And over there, I share all of the weigh-ins, the before and after pictures, the nitty-gritty, all of the details, a lot more personal, in-depth sharing. And so if you're interested in that, rather than just kind of hitting the highlights here on YouTube, then come check me out on Patreon. The link is always in the description below. I hope you have a wonderful day. Mwah. Good evening. So it is Monday evening, almost 7. I'm still working. I'm going to stop here soon and make a dinner. Just wanted to say I've eaten really good today. Behind on my water per usual. But I'm feeling like really motivated lately to do more strength training and weightlifting. Like I mentioned in last week's video, when I lift weights, I feel very empowered. I feel very just one within myself. I feel wonderful. So in the last couple of days, I added some extra arm workouts, because all the arm workouts I do are like a circuit training piece that I do after my yoga. Now for my legs, I only do the one specific pose and one specific stretch, which is right in the middle of my yoga workout. But I was thinking of adding some different things for my abs to see if I can see if that kind of helps with shaping things there even before having the skin removed with my tummy tuck. And so I've started following a bunch of different people on YouTube and Facebook that share specific like exercise videos and reels and stuff. And so I've seen some videos lately of different glute, which is your butt exercises, which I'm thinking about including. And I was also just sitting here listening to like an ab workout, because I was trying to think of which ab workouts I could just kind of add to what I'm already doing, which would be really easy to incorporate. And as I thought about it, I'd like flexed my stomach just sitting here thinking about it. And my abs are actually sore right now. And I'm like, I wonder what I did to cause that. But anyways, I just thought it was, worth mentioning that I'm really feeling, good about adding more things like slowly in. Like this morning when I was doing my arm workouts, I was like, okay, now which ones did I add? Because like I'm not really keeping up with it. I'm just like adding, a couple at a time and just really enjoying it. Anyway, so that's where that's at. And I would really like to add some more things for my legs, but it also kind of has me thinking like, right after my surgery, I'm not going to be allowed to exercise for, I don't know, I think it's like 4 or 6 weeks or so. But that would be like hardcore exercise. So probably no stretching like yoga, so I don't pull incisions, and no like weightlifting. But hopefully I don't have to wait too long before I can get back to walking, because like I really enjoy that. But anyways, it just kind of has me thinking like everything I'm doing now and that I'm kind of getting in place, I'm going to have to like pause and take a break from with the surgery. And I'm kind of not looking forward to that because I'm enjoying all this so much, which is so weird, right? So weird, but I really am enjoying it. I'm enjoying working on my body and loving my body and, shaping it. It's nice. So I made these stuffed enchilada shells. I found this on Pinterest. The recipe said serving size was 4 to 6 of these jumbo shells. I did 4. It says the nutritional factor is 275 calories. I'm not sure. The recipe also called for refried beans, which I left out. So all that's in here is ground beef with enchilada sauce and then cheese on top. Good morning. It is Tuesday. Catching up with you guys while I'm out on my walk. I was down 1.2 pounds this morning. That's not like an excited loss because that's that weird gain from eating cake, I believe. Anyways, it just kind of had me the last few days still has me thinking a lot about how like the number on the scale and pounds are not as important to me anymore, and how they really shouldn't be, because I'm doing all of these things, right? I'm sticking to all of these consistent things, and exercise and movement being the most important. And what has honestly made me feel the best, it's made me feel fit, it's made me more flexible, made me feel strong. Anyways, it's wonderful, right? And my body is changing shapes, and because I measure myself weekly, I know I'm losing inches, but to go a week and lose a half a pound could be very deflating. Very deflating. But anyways, feeling good this morning. I added 4 ab exercises into my routine in the middle of yoga, and pretty excited about that. And I had been holding my plank for 12 seconds. I don't know why. I guess my mind just thinks in reps of like 12, 24, 36. But I was watching this ab workout video last night, and he was talking about holding a plank 30 seconds is what you should be shooting for, right? And I'm like, well, I've never tried that. Let me see how that goes. So I did that this morning, and when I got to about 20, it got really difficult. And I was like, so like 12 to 20, I was like, wow, I'm impressed with myself. I can do this. And then 20 to 30, I was like, oh my God. I was shaking. My stomach was shaking. Anyway, so that's my new goal. I'm going to try to do 30 seconds per day. We'll see. And I saw in that video, he was talking about if a plank for 30 seconds like that gets to be too easy, then you do a modified plank where you're lifting a leg up, like lift your right leg up, put it down, lift your left leg up, put it down, while doing the plank. Like, oh my God. Anyway. But anyways, I actually wanted to come to you guys because while I'm walking, I'm listening to different videos I have saved on YouTube that are from a couple of different creators, but they're around the subject of writing, tips for writing a blog, like not just an article, but like the hosting a blog, as well as writing on Medium, which is a open source public blog site that's behind a paywall. So people pay to read articles. So you make money as a writer by how many people read your articles, article views. Anyway, so I think that's really, really cool. And I just thought I would mention this briefly, like while you're here watching my health and fitness journey, I'm also in the process of trying to slowly pivot my life. It's my house. Pivot my life and my career to do what I've wanted to do my whole life, which is actually be a professional writer and an author with published books. Oh my gosh. Anyways, so I have a self-help book that I wrote. It's long. It's like 70,000 words, and it's not done. I need to finish it. I'm hoping to publish that this next year. Finally, I actually have a plan. I have an action plan in place, and it involves all the prep work, all the marketing, all the graphics, all that stuff. Between now and January, I hope to launch in January. I'll definitely share on this YouTube channel here when that happens. And I'm starting my blog and my Medium site this week. So that's why I'm like extra research mode. I didn't even listen to my meditation while I did yoga today. I was listening to this chick talking about SEO for blogs because I'm like engrossed in this. I listened to hours of videos yesterday while working and last night while unwinding in bed. And that's usually what I do. I get obsessive about new topics. But I like learn in I retain so much because I'm like, I just need to know the information and I just shove it all in there because I'm excited about it. So anyway, so I'm in the process of doing that. But I also already sat down and wrote out my content schedule for my blog for the next 9 weeks, posting 3 times a week. And I'm so excited about that because as I was like whipping that out last night, I got to thinking, that's something that I've heard a lot of people say they struggle with, coming up with ideas for their content calendar. And I'm like, shoot, based on what I want to share and holidays and different things like that, I just like in 20 minutes, I figured out like 30 something different topics that I thought would be great to write about for my blog. So in case you're curious, my blog, I guess it would be considered a lifestyle. Oh God. Oh. I have a vitamin stuck. So in case you're curious, my blog I think would be considered a lifestyle blog. It is going to be just under my name because creative domains were difficult to find and expensive. So anyways, but what I'm going to be sharing about is health, fitness, recipes, family things, like family activities to do together, different things like that, and like mental health, wellness / spirituality. So like self-development, things like that. So like one of the articles I'm going to be doing is I'm going to talk about my Samsung watch, the different wearable devices that you can use to monitor and track your health. So that'll be like one article, you know, but also feel it's important to talk about different things in regard to mental health and well-being and taking care of yourself and stuff like that. So I'm gonna do that, but I love cooking and I love recipes, so I've got to have a recipe a week. And around the holidays, it'll be fun to have some like holiday family content specific. So anyways, I'm really looking forward to that. I love to write, and I'm just so excited to do all of this stuff. And I was just thinking, I'm listening to this video from this chick, and she is young, very early 20s, like 22, 23. And she has been a writer, professional writer for a year or two. And she's talking about different places where she does that, different avenues she uses to create multiple streams of income. And I'm thinking about the fact that someday I'm going to be just like this, going for a walk in the morning. And look, this is the one other house on our road. It's our neighbor. We have one neighbor because we live in the boonies. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh, that someday, like, I'm just going to be going for a walk like this. This is going to be my morning. Hopefully this spring. And I'm going to get home. And after I get ready for the day, then I'm just going to sit down and write. And I've always loved like self-help, philosophical, psychological sort of writing, because those are things I really love and that I'm passionate about. But lately, I started thinking a lot more about how much time my brain spends in like daydream land. Is a lot, y'all. I mean, it's a lot. I told my sister a couple days ago, I said, you know what? I think I'm going to write some fiction books, because I got to thinking that if I put all this energy that I have in my brain of daydreaming about these different scenarios, like moving to a different state, or going and spending 2 months living in a cabin in Washington State in the forest, what would that be like? You know, and having a wood stove and just all these different things. Like, I literally just daydream about stuff like that, like, all the time. Especially when I'm driving. And if I'm driving a long distance. And they're always different. They're different settings, different adventures, different curiosities. And I just realized I could turn that into a series of fictional books based around this female character in my brain who's off doing these things, right? So instead of just wasting that mental energy, I could be putting it into something else. So picturing myself as someone who sits down and writes fiction, and like her imagination and her curiosity goes wild, and she's writing these books that people enjoy. That's so weird to me. Because like I said, I've always been like a self-help, motivational type writer. So, anyways, but that idea also seems kind of exciting. That's where this whole thought started. It was right before I started filming. I was thinking about waking up in a few months, coming in from my walk, and starting my day as mostly a full-time writer, where all I'm doing is I'm writing in a couple different places, and I'm promoting my book or books, and just doing that. And it's really exciting. That's really exciting. Anyways, thank you for listening to my whole spiel about that this morning. I'm about to wrap up my first mile
if my dog is not barking when I get back to the house, I'm going to go ahead and do my second mile. She's still in her kennel this morning because I started my routine a little earlier than usual. And I wanted to try and get all of my exercise stuff done before I have to let her out. Because obviously, letting my dog out in the morning, everything I need to do takes me twice as long because it's like a 2-year-old under my feet. So, that's my goal. I'm almost at the house. I don't hear her. My husband bush hogged. This is my old garden. Bush hogged part of it. That's the old cottage garden. You can see my little evergreen tree right there. Little pine tree. We got a few more trees to dig up over there. And he just bush hogged about half of it. And then the friend who loaned us the bush hog died, or the tractor died. So, look at our zinnias. They're still going. Nice. And this field over here. Beautiful. Beautiful. Boy, I am running a bit behind. I came in from my walk and I got my shower and I had to hurry and get out, and I had my coaching call with my Calibrate coach. And I was actually a couple minutes late to that. Anyways, we just wrapped up. It was a really good chat. I'm really excited. But I need to go finish drying my hair because craziness. I also want to mention too that I've been more fond lately of my leggings because I like how tight and supportive they are, because most of my jeans are 14s and they're getting like loose. So today I'm wearing the only 12s I have. Let me show you. So you can see they're really, really tight. I like my booty in these. That's nice. Nice booty. But anyway, so they're fitted here, and I just like that. I feel like that, and they're really tight here. I like for my pants to be really fitted. So these feel good. But when I've got looser ones, where I can literally like pull them like way out, these are just stretchy. I just feel comfortable in them throughout the day. I like fitted pants. They suck me in. Oh, good morning. So I have not filmed much. Today is Thursday. I woke up today, was down 1.4 pounds. So if you've been following along with me, then you know I'm going up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, in this like same field, same range, literally like 3 or 4 weeks now. Whoa, leap to the face. Anyway, it didn't stress me out like it did. Because I'm tracking body fat percentage and many other things. And my body fat percentage today was, I think, the lowest I've ever seen it. I think it was 43.6. My goal was to get to 43 by the end of this month, but I didn't really know if that was like attainable or not. Whoa, and the end of this month is like 4 or 5 days away. So I don't think that's attainable because it's been really slow. That's a number that it just takes forever to see any change in. But anyways, I had gained like 2 pounds, maybe 3 last weekend, which I thought might be from having cake because I had cake 2 days in a row. And then I've basically just lost that all this week. Plus a little bit. So nice. But anyway, so I don't think I filmed anything yesterday. On Wednesday I took a rest day. I did not work out. I woke up and I just did not feel like working out. I was like, you know what? Like, I just don't feel like it. Like, my body is just telling me no, just take a break. Because again, I've been doing this like 7 days a week. So I took a break and I did everything else. Came in under my calorie goal, which I've done a lot this week, which has been great, with hardly any effort. So that's the best part. Not, you know, feeling ravenous, just kind of intuitively eating and not feeling super hungry. But anyway, so did that. What else was I gonna say? Oh, like I've not shared much this week because I gotta edit my videos for last week. My camera is getting full, so I don't have much room left. I gotta leave room to actually edit the videos. So anyways, there's that, and life has been pretty busy. I did actually launch my blog yesterday, so that was something I had on my calendar thinking it'd take me like 2 hours. I ended up spending like probably 7 hours on that yesterday. I didn't want to use a generic theme, so I bought one on Etsy, and it had all these install steps. Literally took me like 3 hours, maybe 4. Oh, it's still not done. I've still got a few tweaks I want to make, but I'm beginning to learn to understand WordPress better. How you edit different things, it's pretty cool. And I got up my first About Me blog post for people to refer to later. Like, kind of like a really short version of my life and why I wanted to create the blog and what I intend to share. And then I did my second post, which was what the benefits I had from doing yoga daily for 30 days. So that's exciting. I plan on doing a video on that for YouTube as well, but I'm going to film that when I have time. Anyways, writing is so much easier than filming because I love to write and I'm at my desk all day. So I literally just boop, 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 and get it done. So anyway, that's what the rest of the time was spent on last night. So I was up late doing that. Anyways, things are going good. I'm wearing this like short workout shirt I got from Wantable probably a month ago. You can see it's not real long. Like, here, can you see? There you go. So here's my belly. I usually try and wear stuff that comes below my belly to hide that. But this was just so cute because it's like gold and like spiritual. It's got the moon and so I thought, well, I will love it after my tummy tuck. So I'll just go ahead and get it now. So this is the first time I've worn it in public because, y'all, I'm feeling so strong. This morning I took some pictures of my arms and my back. I'm going to share them here because I'm so excited. So I never really took a before picture because I didn't think about it. But I've been intentionally working on my arms and my back for about 5 weeks now. So I was digging back through some older photos I have to see if I had any sort of comparison photo of where I was before. And I found one. I'll put it up here. But I'm not flexing. My back is relaxed. You can still see a big difference in just the fat loss and the shape of my sides and stuff. So that's super exciting. But I'm going to do this pose from now on, going like this, setting my thing up on a tripod. Probably over 2 weeks because I'm really excited to see the shape of my back. One thing I want to note too is that I did that pose. Hi, Cal. They're all looking at me like, who are you talking to? Who are you talking to? I did the pose with my back with my bra on, per usual, right? And then I got to thinking, I wonder what my back looks like without the bra. So then I did it without. And I was really surprised that roll I still have left on my back is actually like skin that my bra is pushing down. And so that's from being heavier, and that will improve obviously, but it'll also potentially improve after my surgery because my plastic surgeon, he's not doing like a tummy tuck all the way around, but he's going around to the back of the side. And his nurse told me that because I'm doing that and the thigh lift, that he would probably lipo my mid-back section for free so that I have wonderful results. So I'm like, sweet. So that could improve that. I've only done my half a mile, but I got Maple out here in the yard barking her butt off because I left her outside. She's not happy, so come on, let's go inside. I will have more. Look at these pumpkins over here she's been playing with. A little chicken head playing with my pumpkins. Come on, inside. All right. Okay. So anyways, so I just wanted to share that if you were to just strictly be going off of the number on the scale in the last 6 weeks, everything that I've been doing, you know, initially I did lose 10 pounds, 9 or 10, from, that's kind of where I'm at from where I started right now, 9 or 10 pounds. And it was like the first week, so a lot of people say that's bloating. Could have been. I really feel like it was just like, it was fat too, but whatever. And my body fat percentage came down, so it was some fat, but I guess some bloating, who knows. Anyway, but you know, week 2 to present, I've really been hovering in the same range. However, I'm losing inches, my body shape is changing, I'm feeling stronger, I'm more flexible, you know, and so it's like, those are the things that matter. Not so much the number on the scale. And sometimes when I'm working out, I think about when I go to my pre-op appointment here in like, I think it's maybe 3 weeks away, 3 or 4 weeks away. And like, being like, here's my body, because the last time I was in there, by the time I go in there for my pre-op appointment, it will have been 13 months since they saw me in the office, and they took my initial before pictures at my consultation. So they'll be redoing all of that, and I'm just excited to be like, here's what I look like now, you know, and be like, you know, we're just going to keep improving upon this because we're going to be removing skin, and I'm really excited about that. And I was just telling my husband this morning, I love my workout so much that I've actually been kind of worried, not dreading, kind of dreading, not looking forward to post-op when I can't exercise, because I've been loving this movement so much. And so we'll see. I'll let my body heal for sure, follow the rules, do what I'm supposed to do, but definitely we want to get back to walking as soon as possible. And I know it's going to be a little bit longer on weights and yoga and stuff, so that would be fine. But walking is wonderful. Hey, so I just ran part of this, which is pretty cool because, gosh, I haven't run in years, but I just had the urge. So I ran, I don't know, maybe just like, I don't know, 3 or 4 minutes or something. Not real long. Being a runner again is not really a goal of mine, because I don't feel like it's really good for your joints long term, for your knees and your ankles. However, I would absolutely love to do a 5K, a half marathon, and a marathon, because I've done a 5K and a half marathon before. I'd love to do them again, and I'd love to do a marathon, because how freaking cool would that be? But don't want to be a runner like forever, you know, so we'll see. Maybe that'll be part of my post-op exercise game plan, is to train, run, accomplish those running goals, and then just kind of go back to walking just so I can say that I did it. Who knows? But anyway, oh, the only reason I started filming this was because I wanted to tell you guys, I heard a tip on YouTube yesterday. I validated it, so I wanted to share. You can get workout outfits that are so freaking adorable on Shein for anywhere from like $15 to $20. They're so freaking cute. Matching colorful tank tops or sports bras, shorts or leggings. So many choices. I already saved like 8 that I want. And I went on Amazon looking for comparable ones for an article I was writing, and I only found like one cute set. It was $25. What's up with that? Anyway, Shein. That's where it's at. And instead of being like completely obsessive, I'm just gonna allow myself to buy like 3 or 4, and then I'll wait, because then I'll have like at least 7 cute workout outfits if I buy 3. So that got me to thinking, I'll get those, And then I will get some like as a gift post-op, hopefully a size smaller, so that'll be fun.
Okay, so we are experiencing such a windy day, and this is something that I've found that if you're observant and you live somewhere for more than like a couple of years, which honestly I've not done a lot of that in my life, you begin to notice trends. So I've lived here back in this part of Arkansas now for like 5 years, and previous to that I've moved around a ton in my life. But I've lived in this like town for 5 years, and one thing that I've noticed is in March and late October, it is so windy. It's like the literal switch of seasons, it feels like. I don't know. It's weird. It's like so, like we're on day 3 of like constant wind, and it's like leaves are falling out of the trees. It's knocking the tiny limbs out of the trees. I've got my window open right there by my desk, so I'm hearing like clack, 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 like literally all day long, because things are falling out of the tree and hitting the roof, and it's just like little ones, but still. Anyways, I'm driving to town to pick up my son's prescriptions, and I have not been this way in probably a couple of weeks, and oh my god, at the fall colors, they're so freaking gorgeous. Last year, we didn't get fall colors because the weirdest thing happened. The trees were like starting to turn kind of brownish, orangish. They didn't get like real cute yet, and we had like a random freak cold snap in October. It was real brief. It was just like kind of like early morning kind of thing. So anyways, then like it passed, and it was like kind of a normal rest of fall, but it was like those leaves like froze on the trees in the state of brownness, and then they clung to the trees for like another 2 months, just brown. So like even the ones that normally turn yellow or normally turn orange, none of that was happening, and it was ugly. And it was weird, and it was like, that's strange. This year, everything is finally changing colors. Oh my god, look at this tree right here. Like, can you see that? Ah, look at that red. Little pops of like yellow and red and orange. Oh my god, I love fall. It's my favorite season. Ooh, hey, their grass kind of looks like my grass. I remember when our pharmacy first planted some plants right here last year. They tried to do like some summer annuals. It was really cute. And they died so fast. And I thought, yeah, you guys aren't coming out and watering them enough, because those plants, the ones that they put in, I was like, I knew they needed water. Then, thank goodness, last year they switched them all out to grasses, which are just like, you know, drought resistant and hardy and happy, and they look really great. So it's super cute. Anyways, I decided since I was coming to town today, and I'm like so feeling the fall vibe, like the colors on the way to town were like so pretty. I almost wanted to cry. I was like, oh my god, how are you even so beautiful right now? Like I wish I had red and orange and yellow trees like all throughout our property. Like I just want all the trees, all the different colors, all the different faces, the spring bloomers, the fall colors, the spring colors. Like I want them all. I want to enjoy them all in my yard. And my yard's, even though it's 6 acres, it's not big enough. So anyway, so I decided I was going to get me an iced coffee when I came to town to reward myself for, yay, being a good mom and coming and picking up my kid prescriptions, because whatever, I can reward myself for anything. And I'm going to try a pumpkin spice something. I've always talked bad about it because I don't like pumpkin pie. But that pumpkin pie is the only thing I've tried, and I don't like it. I scratched that. I tried a pumpkin log roll. My mom makes those. That was pretty decent. That was years ago. So I'm going to try me some sort of pumpkin something iced coffee and see what I think. I also wanted to mention that the prescriptions at the pharmacy were $99.99. $99.99. Love that. And today I've been seeing tons of number patterns, and I don't know what the deal is, but like literally I saw like 10-10, 10-11, 11-11, 11-12, 12-12. What was the other one? I can't remember. But like, see, that was like a lot, you know, that's like 4 or 5 all right there in like just a couple of hours. But anyways, the only thing I've done today different than usual is
during my walk and stuff this morning, I was listening to some tarot card readings on YouTube. And then boom, 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 saw all these number patterns. And the readings felt very destined, accurate, meant to be. Because I feel like they were all talking about some things coming up in my life that I know were actually coming up in my life, like they're legitimate things, and talking about like how I've been feeling about them approaching, which was accurate. And anyways, it just seemed really spot on for me, so that was cool. Okay, so this place had several pumpkin choices. I asked for her recommendation and she said pumpkin cheesecake latte. So let's try that. I wonder where the cheesecake flavor comes from. Anyway, this is what it looks like. They all look the same, right? All I really taste is like allspice and coffee. I didn't stir it at all. I just taste spice. Oh my gosh. What's funny is I actually bought pumpkin pie spice creamer for my stepdaughter the other day because she's the pumpkin lover in the family, the only one. And I haven't even tried it. I haven't thought about trying it. But I might have to do that. Just try that in like a black coffee. See what that... Only person in the house who... My husband drinks black coffee. Anyways, we'll have to see what that's like. This is decent. This is good. I don't taste pumpkin anything. I taste allspice.
Good morning. Just popping in here really quickly. It's Friday. I weighed is down 0.2 pounds from yesterday. I did really good yesterday. My calories were only 1341, but I did only get 44 grams of protein and didn't quite drink enough water, so I'm working on that. Anyways, so that's really good. I just finished my workout. I'm fixing to go on my walk. My son wanted to go with me, so I was waiting for him to finish something, and we're going to go on a walk together. And, oh, I did my weekly measurements. Got them right here. And what I measured at, I was exactly 1 pound less than last Friday. And my measurements were, I lost 1.5 inches in my bust. But then, like, I gained a 0.5 inch in my hips. So I don't know if that's kind of like just kind of off measuring or if I actually gained a 0.5 inch there. So my note at the bottom is down 1 inch overall, which is fine as progress. And I definitely am feeling myself like feel better. And it's really been the last few days that I've been like on a slow, consistent losing streak, that I've been feeling better. And since I added more core exercises to my morning routine, my core is feeling strong. It's feeling together. When I'm walking or driving or sitting or whatever, like I just feel stronger in my core. And it really just strictly because I'm actually flexing it more, which helps. Look, puppy. Hi, puppy. Hi, puppy. Oh, you're cute. Oh, you're so cute. You calm down? Did you calm down? Did you get your morning hypers out? Yeah? Are you trying to lick me? Are you trying to... Don't lick me. I don't like to lick your boots. I don't like licking your boots. You're so beautiful. You're so beautiful. You're so beautiful. Yes, you are. Oh my gosh. You're so perfect. Are you perfect, Maple? Did you burp in my face? She's perfect.